Hello, my name is MD Imtiaz Habib. My ID number is 19393891 and I'm from Group 4 of Electronic Devices Lab, Section L under Ms. Shushmita Ghosh ma'am. So today our topic of presentation is Zener diode. Now here is the index of our presentation. Firstly, we'll have a brief discussion on Zener diode, then the working principle of Zener diode. After that, our second group member will talk about the VI characteristics and details about them, and finally, our third group member will end the presentation by describing the application of the Zener diode. So at first, what is a Zener diode? In simple words, a Zener diode is a silicon semiconductor device that permits current to flow in either a forward or reverse direction. The diode consists of a special heavily doped p-n junction designed to conduct in the reverse direction when a certain specified voltage is reached. That's pretty basic about Zener diode. Now, what is the working principle of Zener diode? Well, there are normal p-n junction diodes operating in a reverse bias condition. Working principle of Zener diode is similar to a p-n junction diode in forwarding biased condition, but the uniqueness lies in the fact that it also can conduct when it is connected in reverse biased above the threshold or breakdown voltage. These are among the basic types of diodes used frequently apart from the normal diodes. Well, that's all from my side. Our next group member Raihan Kabir will be talking about the characteristics of Zener diode. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muni Muhammad Raihan Kabir. I am from CSE department. Currently, I am in 8th semester, and today I will discuss about the VI characteristics of Zener diode. So, VI characteristics stand for voltage current characteristics of an electrical component or device. Put simply, it is the gap between voltage and current obtained when current is measured through an electronic component as a voltage is applied across it. Initially, a small reverse saturation current is flow across the diode. As the reverse voltage is increased at a certain value of reverse voltage, the junction will be break down and the drastically large reverse current flow through the device. The next part is speaking of forward characteristics of Zener diode. It operates similarly to conventional diodes when in the forward bias mode. When forward bias voltage is applied to the Zener diode, it allows a large amount of electronic current and blocks only a small amount of electronic current. Zener diode is heavily doped than the normal p-n junction diode. They have a bias turn-on voltage of between 0.3 and 0.7 volt. When connected in the reverse mode, there is a small leakage current flow in the most applications. Thank you.
Hello, Adab ma'am. My name is Chaudhuri Hafizur Rahman. My ID number is 193999071. Currently, I am in 7th semester from Triple Department. Previously, my group mates has discussed about Zener diode, and at the last, my group mate has talked about the forward bias. I will be taking over from now, and I will discuss the reverse bias of Zener diode. So, what is the characteristic of reverse bias in a diode? Okay, so the reverse bias usually refer to how diode used in a circuit. So if a diode is reverse biased, then the voltage at the cathode is higher than the anode. So when the current is reverses, then we have to understand the cathode is higher than the anode. Therefore, there will be no current flow in the electricity than higher than the diode breakdown. Okay, so we already know the basics of the characteristic. Now we will know what happens when a Zener diode is reversed. Okay, when the Zener diode is reversed, the junction potential increases. So as the breakdown voltage higher than the provide the higher voltage handling the capacity, as the reverse voltage is increased, the reverse current increase drastically at a certain reverse voltage. So when this happens, we have to understand this going to the reverse bias and the cathode is taking over the anode. Thank you. Okay. Till now we have talked about Zener diode and we have given a brief discussion about Zener diode. Now we will know the applications of the Zener diode. So there are several applications of Zener diode. These three are the main applications of Zener diode that we usually use in our daily lives and what we widely use. So as a voltage stabilizer, Zener diode is widely known for its voltage stability ability. So it helps the Zener diode connect the parallel across the load and the maintain the constant of Vz and the hence stabilizes of the voltage. Okay, another is for meter protection. So if the Zener diode is generally used to multimeter for the control of the movement of the meter against accident overloads. So from the forward and reverse wires we know how nicely and well we can Zener diode control the voltages. Okay, for wave shaping, okay, so we in our labs we have did many sort of experiments. So there are we have seen the wave shapes which come off the oscilloscope, which really describe the voltage of a device. So a Zener diode can easily show us a very good sine waves into them. Okay, that's all for now. That's all for our presentation. I hope you really like it. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for this semester. Assalamu alaikum.